I was up very late last night and up early because I had trouble sleeping because I was thinking a lot last night about life. Because I do that sometimes, and I was thinking tons and tons, and I had a little epiphany last night, which I also realized, I had like 70 epiphanies last night, I'm pretty sure. But I realized that even though you have epiphanies, you still have to put those epiphanies into practice in order to make them real. Because even if you have these discoveries, you'll forget it sometimes and go back into old habits or certain ways of thinking. And I realized that I have been defining myself by the things that I do and not the person that I am. And the reason I realized this was because I am doing an open book for my sister by going to her school, and we're called an open book because the kids get to ask us what we do for a living and ask you questions and see if that's something that they want to do. So I'm going to do that at my sister's school, and the teacher's been emailing me, and she asked me to write something about yourself. So I automatically went, oh, okay, so about my job. She did an example, and I started reading it, and it was like, these are the things that I've accomplished in my life, and this is what I've done. And it was stuff about her kids and stuff about activities that she's done and done well, and not one thing was about her job. And that's because your job is not what defines you. And I know probably some of you know this, but that's all I've felt in the last year, is that those things define me. If somebody asked me right now, Cassandra, who are you? I'd be like, I'm a stunt woman, vlogger, cosplayer, da-da-da-da-da. And that's not who I am. Those are things that I like to do, but that's not who I am at all. And I think I've forgotten who I am in a way. Like, not exactly, but, you know, like that I only define myself as these 4 things. So those are the only things that are in my head when people ask me who I am, which is not interesting at all. So when I meet new people and they're like, hey, how are you? What kind of things are you into? I'm just like, oh, stunts, cosplay, training. It's so boring. And I want to be a person that I can get along and meet people all the time and have a conversation that's normal and not just talking about my job and not just talking about this, talking about stupid things like how my house gets messy all the time because I'm a crafty person who leaves things everywhere. I don't know. I just don't want to be defined by the things that I do. And it made me realize, on a side note of all the things that I do, I try to be the best at everything I do, which makes me sometimes get negative about it. And I think with stunts and even cosplaying, I kind of get into this mode where I'm like, no, I need to do everything, and if I'm not good enough, then I get really frustrated. And it doesn't need to be about that. It needs to be about me learning. It's all about learning. You should always love to learn, and that's why I do these things, and I totally forgot that. I do stunts because I love learning new physical activities. I love performing. I love learning how to perform better. And cosplay is not about doing the best perfect cosplay. It's about learning how to do something different or make that character that you love so much come to real life. And I can't believe that I forgot so many of these things because I got caught up in life, in the world. And I know you're all like, whoa, dude, how much did you smoke last night? Nothing. This is me. I can't imagine what I would be if I did smoke a lot. I would be like, oh, smoke a lot. Smoke it all. I would be like this crazy hippy-dippy girl who just probably wouldn't be able to handle life because I'd be contemplating all the things that are going on all the time. But I am defined by the actions that I do to others and by the things that I want to achieve in life. And it shouldn't be, I want to be a stunt woman. It should be, I want to inspire people to do the things they want to do by being a stunt woman. You know, it should be a byproduct of what I do. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that was the right word. In my head, it was the right word. But I thought I would share that with you because that's what these vlogs are about. It's not about being a YouTuber that has to vlog every day. It's about inspiring people that already do watch. And if it's 5 people who watch me, maybe I've changed 5 people's lives, or maybe one person's life, or maybe half of their life. Maybe you took half of this conversation and applied it into your life. Awesome. That's one difference I made, and it's something I love. It's something it it hurts my heart when some of you come up to me or email me and say, like, hurts my heart in a good way, that I've helped in some way. And can you imagine your point of view and putting it online, and that one person takes it away and it changes their life? You don't know. I don't know how many people's lives I've changed, but it sure feels good that I'm doing this because I love it and because I want to help people. And it's not about just vlogging every day all the stupid things I do. I just can't believe we forget these things. I'm so mad. Not mad. I think it's really good that I realized this. And I think it's good that I came to my own conclusion. Because some people, if they talk about it, like me, you won't discover it until you're in a certain situation or you understand it for yourself. So, now that my 20-minute long cheese talk for everyone is done, I woke up at like 6. I was like, I'm bored, nothing's open, let's do makeup and tutorials. I have things to pick up though for my cosplay, but I'm gonna do my cosplay because I want to do my cosplay, because I want to learn, and it's gonna be so much more fun that way. On that note, I might pass out today. I only got like 4.5 hours of sleep. So, woo! Let's do this. Let's be awake because we want to learn all of the things today. That's right. You're gonna get a whole lot of crazy positive Cassandra today. Oh yeah. So I got my boots, but I don't think I was expecting the boots to have, oh, I can't reach and I'm trying to drive. Well, I'm in a lineup. I'm in the queue to leave the United States of America. Anyway, I didn't know that there was going to be like glass plastic in the middle, and I thought it was just going to be a hole, but I guess I'm okay with that. They're still cool and they're still close to what I need, but I was like, what is this? There's not enough time to order in different boots, so, but I'm super excited. I'm going to be, if I finish in time, I'm going to be wearing it at Fan Expo in Vancouver. I was going to be wearing it at Seattle Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con. Is that it? Anyway, I was gonna go, and I got called for work a month in advance, and that's very, very rare. I have World of Warcraft music in the background, sorry. So, I'm like ADD right now. I called a month in advance, which usually I'll get called maybe 2 weeks in advance, but I had this all planned out, and now I can't go, and I have like a little room, dorm room booked and stuff, which kind of sucked, but oh well. Because the next week after, I'll be debuting it at Fan Expo as long as I finish it. I'm so excited to wear it! If everything comes together! So much work, but it'll be a lot of fun because I'm learning, right? Right. Today is one of those weird days where everything lined up to make one single thing happen, and I seriously, the world is weird sometimes. So I don't do errands all the time. I don't run around and go into places a lot, and the freak chance day that I do, I end up meeting Trevor for sushi at a place that I've never gone to sushi before, don't really hang around in this neighborhood, went to a bank to deposit a check, and I saw the same teller that used to put my checks into the bank when I lived with Jessie, but she's at a different branch because she got promoted to an account manager, and the freak chance that I even went up to the same till with her was really weird. And then we were talking, we're like, hey, because we actually like get along really, really well. Like, if I was weird or something, I'd be like, yo, let's hang out one day, because she's like so cool. And I think I've told you guys about her before. Anyway, freak chance to see her, and then she's like, yeah, I got promoted. And then I was like, so I can ask you about a bunch of bank questions? And she's like, yeah, totally. She gives me her card. And then I was like, and even mortgage things? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, because I'm gonna buy a house this year, because I've been I don't know, did I tell you guys that? I decided that I'm gonna buy a house, and I keep saying it out loud because if I say it out loud, that means I have to do it. That's the kind of person I am. So I'm gonna buy a house this year. I don't have the money yet. I'm saving the money right now. and I'm trying very hard not to spend on a ton of stuff, and if I do spend it on stuff, I spend it on only one thing as opposed to 500 things. It always makes me nervous when I say big things like that. But anyway, buying a house, so she said that I should come in with her and see if I get pre-approved for a certain amount of money, and then I can actually start going and looking, and oh my goodness. Guys, it's all like coming together. The universe wants me to go and talk to a bank person, which I probably should have done before I started looking at houses already. I've looked at so many houses, and my poor computer feed is probably so done with the bookmarked houses. I should actually probably find a realtor at some point too, because it's one thing if you're just looking at them online to see what's out there and educating yourself, but then you actually got to see it for yourself and see if it's actually something you could live in, right? So, it's scary being a grown-up. You know how it's annoying finding a parking spot sometimes? I've just come up with the most brilliant plan. If you're having one of those dates, instead of trying to get the best parking spot, get the least best parking spot, and then you're even walking more, which is healthier, and then maybe you'll be happier and not mad about that bad parking spot you got. No? No, okay. These boots though, I'm like way too tall.
Yeah, you're taller than me.
I know. I look like really tall and like lanky. Like, you guys probably can't tell at all. They're just like, you look the same, but I don't, because I have legs that are
Give me the camera.
I can't walk. It's gonna be embarrassing.
I can't even get you all in shot.
It's because I'm so tall. So if you guys want a picture at a con, it's gonna be like this. Can I get a picture? Yes, come over here.
Don't bump me.
Don't touch me, because I'm gonna pull over. Because the shoes, look, they have this weird thing on them where there's the toe is all bendy, and then Trevor was like, it's because you walk through it, or you die when you walk. I don't even want to fall in these, because I think I'll actually die. I'm like so much higher to get concussions now. Oh, it's so much easier not to get concussions when you're closer to the ground. I'm freaking out.
They're cool.
I'm so excited you're home. Trevor's working now for like 3 months.
TGI Friday. The battery's blinking. Make sure to take your new one when you go over to your rehearsal.
Thank you, I will.
Ooh.
I'm already late. They're probably gonna be like, where's Cassandra? Guns, more guns, and guns for your mom and your dad. Yeah, guns for days. Did you guys have more guns you wanted to bring? These ones?
Oh!
Yeah. So, I forgot to vlog. We were doing rehearsals, and it was kind of amazing. We were doing things in a one shot, which this entire thing that we're doing is not going to play out in one shot. So, you guys will like our costumes tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. Enjoy tomorrow's vlog. Yay!